Hello everyone, this is Joseph K, and this is take 2 of Let's Play Tales of the Abyss 100%. In the last part, we fought Arietta, and we finally killed her, which I am glad, because she is one of my least favorite characters in the entire game, and it's good to be rid of her, for good. At least I hope it's for good, but she looked pretty dead to me, so I don't think we have to worry about her again. Also, I want to say happy day after Thanksgiving. I wasn't aware that my last episode I recorded would have been uploaded on Thanksgiving. So I hope you enjoyed a good Thanksgiving and you're not going out to Black Friday sales to kill each other. I actually saw a movie over the weekend called Thanksgiving where they did basically that. I was kind of in a sort of head space over the weekend and I decided, you know what? I wanted to see The Marvels for a second time because I think it's a fun movie. I wouldn't say it's the best thing the MCU has put out, but it's a fun movie for what it's worth. So I decided to watch The Marvels for a second time in theaters, and I decided to watch the Thanksgiving movie. I watched The Marvels because Iman Vellani is such a joy. She's a national treasure. The world needs to protect her. She is so adorable. And Brie Larson has her own controversies. I don't exactly know what they are, but I enjoy Brie Larson personally. And I ain't got much to say about Teyana Paris. I mean, she was really good at WandaVision. But here's the problem. I don't know why my recording decides to do this from time to time. But every now and then, I'll record an episode, and it renders really quick, but it, like, doubles the length of the video. Like, my words are there, but it's, like, double the length, and I don't understand why that is. And I'm annoyed. That's what happened with the last part. Like, I got all the way through, recorded the last part, was like, yes, I have one more episode to record for the Night's Up, because I do have to work tomorrow, and I want to finish listening to this audiobook that I have from Audible, and now I don't think I'll be able to listen to the Audible audiobook because I have to re-record this fucking episode. LP's curse, I tell you. So, a lot of what I said is going to be lost because I have no idea what I said, when I said it, how I reacted, and it's annoying. Anyways, we need to now go to Yulia City, so I will see you guys when we get out of the Chica Woods. Alright, we're back. I had to cut back in here because I wanted to make sure I got the skit. Let her be. Which is good, because I kind of missed reading the skit all the way the last time, so I get a second chance to do that. Okay, onward and upward. She really is pushing herself, isn't she? Yes. Anise? What? There are tears on your face. This is the sweat of youth. No tears. Nope. Enough about the past. Let's go forward. Maybe we shouldn't try too hard to comfort her. I'd say that Anise is less concerned with the pain of killing Arietta, and more concerned about worrying us by showing that pain. We should let her be. It's quite admirable for such a little girl. Wouldn't you say? Yeah, she fought Arietta. She'll have to cope with that herself. All we can do is watch over her. Right. That's it. Now, motherfucker. I'm annoyed by this Let's Play today, just tonight, because I wanted to get all the episodes for the rest of the week recorded, because I am not going to have time to record from Thanksgiving onward. And I wanted to make sure I could get this all recorded. So today I was gonna just record all the episodes that I have to get through the rest of the week, and between tomorrow and Wednesday, since I don't have to work on Thanksgiving, I should be able to get all the videos edited and uploaded. But now I have to re-record all this shit. Oh well. Such is life.
Goodness. Are you all right?
Come with us, now.
Tyr, what is it?
Who is that person?
A replica. She probably fled here from Sheridan. Fled? Why? It's been happening a lot recently. People who have died just show up with no memories of the past. People being spotted at their own funerals.
A natural result of such large-scale replication.
They don't know anything. Some fall prey to monsters, others just take things from shops. Many replicas are the victims of terrible abuse.
That's inhuman!
More and more people are learning that living creatures are being replicated. Some people think that their loved ones died because a replica of them was created. Maybe some did, but a lot of replicas are just innocent victims.
And these newborn replicas can't say a thing to defend themselves.
Exactly. In the end, we've begun offering them asylum here. There aren't many places safe from monsters. They have nowhere else to go. But it's not like we have infinite resources. We're in just as bad a bind as they are.
Skit. What are we replicas anyway? What do you mean? You're people. But we only look like people. I don't think we'll be treated like people. We know Luke. We know Ion and Sync. We understand that replicas are no different from ordinary people, but most people see Famicry only as a means to create copies of inanimate objects. So they see replicas as simple copies or substitutes. Maybe a few will accept them, but... So where do we go? Where can we live? We're as helpless as small children. Luke. Jade, you created us. You know everything, don't you? Luke. Yelling at Jade won't accomplish anything. Sorry. No, it's the truth. I can't find an answer. I'm ashamed to say. What good is this head of mine, I wonder? Anyways, we don't need to rest up. We were just at a healing save point. I did rest up on my file where I was taking notes, only to see that there's no skit. Anyways, let's talk to this person. The miasma will undoubtedly affect us as well. I wonder if we will feel the same pain from miasma toxicosis. That's a fairly intelligent replica. That one must have been around for a while because it's already speaking full sentences. I should have given it a more monotonous drawl. Here I was making fun of the voice actor for Franks for not changing his voice to fit that, but there I go messing it up. Anyways, let's talk to this guy just to piss him off. I do like pissing this guy off because he's just such a jagoff. He gets so mad over nothing. I mean, he's in the real world now. It's not like he can't buy different provisionaries. Also, I missed doing this in the original recording of this. But there's a replica you can talk to over here. Even replicas are harmed by the miasma. Our blood phonons are the same as our originals, after all. That's an intelligent replica as well. Understands what blood phonons are. Anyways, you want to come over here to the conference hall. Or conference room.
Welcome, all of you. The situation has become quite grave, hasn't it?
Grandfather, we've come here today to consult with you.
I understand. Now that we've lost Phone Master Ion, I am the logical representative to attend the summit.
Then you'll...
Yes. I'll head to Daath shortly.
That's great.
We should tell Father. The summit can now finally begin.
And bippity boppity boo. We are now in Badaq. Anyways, come up here to get a scene.
That's odd. There seem to be more people here than before.
Hey, couldn't those be replicas?
What's going on? What are replicas doing in a place like this?
Looks like we should see what's going on in the city before seeing His Majesty.
Alright. Now, there's only like 1 or 2 replicas we could talk to here. Where? Now, he only says that. He doesn't say anything else. These people don't appear to interact with any of the... notice any of the replicas. I grew up in Badaq. I have every right to be here. I don't know if that's a male or female. If I give it a female voice, kind of like Mary. If you talk to this guy, he'll say with all the stuff coming out, we can't use the elevator. I told you that elevator wouldn't be able to be used soon. I don't know why they do it, other than the fact they need to find a way to lock us off so that we have to come up here. Oh, right, I was supposed to go buy food and stuff. Oh well, it's not important. Anyway, take a few steps here and get another scene.
What the hell? Who are you? Don't come any closer!
What are you doing? Stop it!
Hey, that thing's a monster! Don't get near it!
Huh? What do you mean a monster?
That's my buddy who died 2 weeks ago on his way back from getting his score reading. No, my buddy's dead. That thing, it's an imposter. But he looks just like him.
A replica.
Calm down. This person is no monster.
Fine. He's still a freak.
Rem. The Tower of Rem.
What's this Tower of Rem the replicas are talking about?
It's the name of an ancient tower that stands in the Cliffoth. It's from the Dawn Age, part of a plan to travel to another planet should they fail to create the Outer Lands.
Another planet? Is that even possible?
Well, no, not until Tales of Grace's F.
Supposedly it was a radical idea, even at the time.
If they couldn't do it in the Dawn Age, it's just a dream for us. We can barely fly.
So these replicas are trying to reach the Outer Lands through that tower? Even if that's the case, how could they all know about the Tower of Rem?
If one were to implant the memory of the Tower of Rem when they were created, it's unlikely, but not impossible.
We're not reaching any conclusions here. Let's stop for now and go see the king.
You're right.
These guys don't say anything. Also, do you want to know what's in here? Well, you're going to have to find out when I do the next playthrough. I'm not going in here because I don't know if it negatively impacts my TLP in any way. I do know that I did it in my first playthrough and I didn't have everything unlocked with my TLP, but I swear I did all the side quests, so I'm just going to avoid it for now. If, of course, I get everything unlocked, then I will know for certain, or at least 90% certainty, that going in there impacts that. But anyways, let's go up. Those guys have nothing to say. I would talk to them again, but I want to get my last episode recorded tonight after this one, so yeah. I'll just ignore them. And all you gotta do is go start up these stairs, and then you'll get another scene. This is a very powerful scene. I like this one.
Ask for salvation from the new order of Lorelei.
Respect the score! I will not sit by and be smothered by the miasma.
My father in Cassidonia died from this outbreak of miasma.
I don't want to go to the cliff off. Put me back on the old Outerlands.
Calm down. Everyone, just calm down. Cease this at once.
Shut up!
Natalia!
Silence! I am Natalia. Natalia Luzu Kimlasca-Lanvaldear. Beloved citizens of Kimlasca, I beseech you to be calm. Hear what I have to say.
Your Highness! The miasma! At this rate, we're all done for!
We are aware of the situation and are doing everything we can to stop the miasma.
Why don't we just raise the ground again like before?
That's not possible. The outer lands of the new order of Lorelei are created by destroying the land we have now. The appearance of Eldrant has caused several islands in the Central Ocean to disappear. This land will be erased, and you along with it.
But that can't be! You all know better by now. What good can come from obsessing over the score? Yulia's score never predicted that the Outer Lands would fall into the cliff-off.
That's because we didn't obey the score.
Why should we obey it? A prophecy that only comes true if you obey it is no prophecy at all. The score is not a future set in stone. It's just one of many possible futures.
I ask you all to please give us just a little more time. If we cannot come up with a solution in time, we will petition the new order of Lorelei for help.
Princess Natalia, we believe in you.
As long as the miasma goes away, we've got no complaints with His Majesty's rule.
The miasma has already killed several people. Now there are replicas? These weird human things just hang around and root through our property.
We just want to live a normal, peaceful life!
Human things.
Luke, they're just upset. Once they calm down and get a grip on the situation...
It's fine. It's fine.
That's a very powerful scene. I like it. Whoever Natalia's voice actress is, I always look it up and then I always forget, but whoever her voice actress is, she's really selling the role. Like, I think Natalia's voice actress has some of the best lines of dialogue and the best, like, emotion behind her dialogue lines in the entire game. That's out of all the characters that have, like, emotion. Anyways, we want to come in here, and as we enter the castle, we will get another skit. The People's Unease. The score really does wield sway over people's hearts. It will take time for that to change. And with the world full of miasma and weird human things like me, Luke, don't put it that way. No, I think that's probably how we look to ordinary people. We don't have mothers or fathers after all. Well, I know it's mean to Luke, but as far as normal people are concerned, it's bad enough already without the score, and now these things are popping up all over the place. Fear is infectious. At this rate, there could be riots worldwide. It all depends on how well the rulers can lead their people. Indeed. And that's exactly what we're going over here to do. We gotta unite on a common front, and we gotta get the people taken care of.
Oh, Natalia, what the devil has happened to Mose?
We're looking into that now ourselves.
Well, at the moment, we can't openly cross him. We do not intend to give in to him, but many people still have faith in the score. If we were to oppose it, It could lead to violence.
Damn.
His Majesty is also working to settle the issues of the replicas. But there are too many to accept as refugees, and the city's public safety is suffering.
A small riot broke out when a replica went to his own funeral. Several people died. And there's the matter of feeding them all. These replicas are such a headache. Ah, Luke, I'm not talking about you. Don't let it upset you.
Your Majesty, I propose we work on an allied response with the Malkuth ambassador.
Agreed. I leave that to you.
By the way, Father, all sides have agreed to hold that summit on the score.
I see. You've made a fine ambassador, Natalia. I'm proud of you. The timing is perfect. All three powers can agree on how the score is to be handled. I also intend to propose taking joint military action against the new Order of Lorelei.
That makes sense. This world is about to get erased because of that replica land.
That said, any direct attack on Eldrint is precluded by the planet storm.
Yes, another headache. And we'll need to discuss the replica issue as well.
Is the replica problem really that bad?
It's better than it was. It seems they're headed to a place called the Tower of Rem. Many have already left. But between clashes with the citizens and the stress on the economy, they caused quite an uproar. There were enough of them for an entire country, and the majority couldn't speak a word. Some people tried to snatch up replicas for untoward purposes.
So there really is no place for replicas.
That line that was just read is probably one of the most disturbing lines in the entire game. Some replicas were snatched up for untoward purposes. That means a couple of distressful things. I'm not going to get into them all here, but you can probably imagine what that was implying. This is a team game, so they couldn't elaborate.
These problems only arose from a lack of preparedness and infrastructure.
It's also an emotional matter for many. Replicas are identical copies of the originals.
In any case, this summit comes first. Gather the advisors together to formulate Kimlasca's policy. And you all should wait at Duke Fabre's manor until things are settled here.
Father, please allow me to participate.
Very well.
Natalia, we're all counting on you.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, we also have a report concerning that other issue.
Come to my chambers later.
Understood.
And we get a skit, like father, like daughter. Those two sure do look different. Those two? Natalia and Largo. Natalia is so elegant and beautiful. Whoops, that's not Guy talking. She probably got it from her mother. I sure wouldn't want to see a Natalia that got her looks from Largo. She'd certainly be taller than you. I'm still growing. Huh? What is it? Oh, I was just imagining a Natalia that looked like Largo. Well, I imagine she'd be quite the character. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to these guys. This guy says we have many problems to deal with. Same thing if you talk to him again. I hope His Majesty is alright. Please take care of yourselves as well. Luke, I'm counting on you. That's all he says. Talk to this guy. It is hard enough to believe that we are in the cliff up, but now this miasma. Was lowering the world really the correct choice? I wonder. Alright, now what we want to do is head to King Ingebert's room. In case you don't remember how to get there, it's through this door. And up these stairs. Come over here.
I see. So that Largo fellow really is Natalia's true father.
Yes, sir. There's no doubt.
What to do? That child could very well be forced to battle her own father.
Natalia still doesn't know. There's always the option of not telling her at all.
Yeah, knowing the truth doesn't always bring happiness.
How about you? Luke, what do you think?
When I found out I was a replica, I felt like I didn't want to know. I was sad.
Now, I want you guys to take a really good look at that picture behind Luke and Jade. It's really the only time we get to see what the Queen of Badaq looked like. She's a very pretty girl. She kind of reminds me of Renoa from Final Fantasy VIII, just looking at her. But yeah, enjoy that picture because you don't get to see that because the picture is at an angle, so you can't really make out the full picture unless you're doing scenes.
But I had already begun to get a sense that I wasn't really myself. If I hadn't known, I would have been in complete despair. I'd have just given up on everything. I know her case is completely different, but I think it's probably better to know.
I think you're right. Ignorance can be bliss. But the idea of us knowing while Natalia, the one in question here, doesn't, it feels wrong to me.
It'll only make it more painful when she finds out later.
You're right. Give me some time to think it over.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Interestingly enough, this scene will play out the same as if you had just left the castle straight away. At least I think.
I'll use this time to go to Malkuth to suggest the Emperor settle on a policy. I'll be borrowing the Albior.
Well then, what's it going to be, Luke? Back to the manor?
Yeah.
Luke, what's wrong?
Yeah, you're acting weird, Luke. Off in your own little world.
Luke!
Lorelei? Or is it?
Hey, Replica, where are you? Asch! We're in...
Never mind, I see it. Badaq.
Damn it, first you put your voice in my head, now you're looking through my eyes?
I'm close to Badaq. I'll meet you there. Stay in the city.
I'll be back in the manor. If you want to come see me there, be my guest.
I also want to point out that scene. That's probably the nicest interaction you're ever going to get between Asch and Luke. Like, he's talking to him, not like the replica, even though he called him a replica, but he's talking to him jovially and kindly for a change.
No, head to the port or something.
I want to go back to my home.
Fine, do what you want.
What did Asch have to say?
He's coming to meet us.
The
Oh,
manor?
shit.
Are you okay with that?
I was scratching my leg and I went through that scene too quickly.
Yeah, it's better this way.
And then we get this skit. I wonder what Asch wants. It's probably about the Jewel of Lorelei. I guess that means he hasn't found it. Why? If he had, he'd have come and said, I got it, Replica, or something with that convenient communications network of his. Convenient communications network. Anise does have a point, though. So, I guess he's coming to vent at you for not finding it. That's fine. There's something I wanted him to do anyway. Something you wanted him to do? You'll see. Alright. We want to come in here now. And we're going to get another scene.
I never thought I'd see you back here.
I never thought I'd return. Asch, how is Lorelei? I couldn't make contact. It must be trapped inside Van, unable to communicate. So your search for the Jewel of Lorelei is still ongoing, but we do know that Lorelei passed the key up through the Sephiroth. If you didn't pick it up, it should still be somewhere around the Sephiroth.
But you searched them, didn't you, Asch? What, did you miss one?
I'm not an idiot. You have me confused with someone else here. What are you trying to say?
They say the sword and the jewel react to one another. You should have found it.
If we don't get the jewel, things play right into Van's hands.
Damn. And with the miasma, the people are leaning towards the new order of Lorelei.
The miasma?
The light of the sacred flame shall approach a Kimlasca city of phone machines, seeking a way to purify the taint. There, salvation shall be found through the use of a forbidden power.
Asch, what if the miasma could be neutralized through a hyperresonance?
What are you talking about? That's impossible.
Not if you have the Sword of Lorelei. It would cost someone their life, but...
Luke, what are you talking about?
That's the first time I've heard anything like that.
So? You saying you'll die for us?
I'm saying...
Must be nice for you replicas, being able to say you'd just give it all up like that.
If I could make up for Exariuth by apologizing, I'd apologize as much as it took. If my dying could bring back Exariuth, then I'd be scared, but I'd die. I don't want to die any more than anyone else.
Huh, of course you don't. I'm not ready to die yet either.
But wait!
This little chat is over. I've got something to do.
I'm not done talking. Just give me 5 more minutes.
Let go of me!
Come on, hear him out, Asch.
Fine.
Hey, and Asch joined the party! And after Asch joins the party, we get this skit. What do you want to do? Looks like House Fabre has its own issues. Not really. Everything would be fine if Asch would stop being stubborn and just come back. What would you do then? If you're going to start off about how nobody needs you, I'm leaving. I don't really know what I'd do, but... Loser, huh? Before you go telling Asch what to do, how about you decide what you're going to do with yourself? Absolutely. If you don't have your own purpose, you can hardly force anyone else to do anything. Why do all the girls around me have to be so harsh? What do you want? It's the truth after all. But what is Asch... What is Luke thinking? What's Luke's greater plan? Are we going to be able to find that jewel of Lorelei? Why do all the replicas want to go to the Tower of Rem? And how will the summit go? Find out next time on Let's Play Tales of the Abyss 100%. This is Joseph K. signing out. Y'all have a great day and keep it real. Later.